Hi, my name is Rich Prue, and I'm a former federal investigator with the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. The EEOC issues findings of discrimination less than 3% of the time. During my 13 years at the EEOC, on my cases, the EEOC issued findings of discrimination more than 30% of the time. On this channel, you'll hear my tips so that you can be successful when challenging discriminatory acts. This is not legal advice. For that, you need an attorney. These are 12 tips when facing job discrimination. If you are experiencing discrimination, gather evidence before leveling accusations, especially if a manager is involved. Complaining about discrimination without support puts you at risk. Employers may retaliate against employees who complain about discrimination. The most common complaint made by people who file formal charges of job discrimination is retaliation. Understanding how anti-discrimination laws apply to your situation can help you understand what evidence would best assist you. Evidence consists of documents and witness statements. Finding witnesses who will support you is often critical. All supporting documents you gather should be kept at home. The exception is confidential documents, which should not be removed from the workplace. Do not forward emails to an outside email address if that would violate your employer's rules. Keep a diary with dates and details of relevant events. When you are ready to approach your employer, be polite and flexible. Working out the matter with your employer, even if you don't get everything you want, and you won't, is often the best result. If you decide you want to quit, try to find another job first. It's often easier to find a job when you have a job. If your employer fails to respond appropriately, you can file a charge of discrimination with a government agency, like the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. There are likely state or local agencies where you live where you could file instead. The government agency may conduct an investigation or offer to mediate between you and your employer. You strengthen your chances in a government investigation by thoroughly documenting and effectively presenting your evidence. Learning what you are entitled to can help you evaluate whether a settlement offer is fair. If you participate in a mediation, bring an advocate with you. Try to get legal advice about your particular situation as early as possible. Lawyers in employment discrimination cases typically charge a small initial fee and a portion of any money you win. Some organizations provide free legal advice. In the upcoming episodes, I'm going to go into each of these topics in greater depth. If you have any questions or if there are any areas you would like me to cover, write them down below and like those topics that interest you. I'll keep checking back. Also, I will be sharing my interviews with some of the greatest civil rights attorneys who will be sharing their advice on how to successfully challenge job discrimination. You will not want to miss those. Lastly, I'm going to try to keep a houseplant alive in my office. My last one isn't looking too good. Fighting discrimination is hard. Most people don't try. If you want to try, you'll find all the tools you need to succeed are right here. And we will get you through this together.